All are welcome to this video. In this video, I am going to discuss about web mapping, technological usage and application of web mapping for enhancement of daily life of general public as well as development of the country in many aspects. Proper understanding about web mapping is very important for general public as well as relevant government institute improve their service to the customers with the help of using new technology. In this slide, the diagram illustrated the evolution of web mapping from 1990 to 2016 in different stages with technology innovation and development in IT industry. It is very useful to get better understanding related to web mapping technology development as whole. History of web mapping. Web mapping has evolved significantly since its early days in the 1990s. Initially, it was limited to static images or simple vector graphics, with limited user interaction. The emergence of interactive map applications, fueled by the rise of the Internet and GIS, Geographic Information Systems, technology, transformed web mapping into a dynamic and user-friendly experience. Key milestones include the launch of MapQuest, the development of WebGIS software, and the introduction of popular platforms like Google Maps and OpenStreetMap. Introduction of web mapping. All types of web mapping systems. The web server sends HTML or similar code to browser software and it uses to create the computer user's display. HTML is basically ASCII text the browser interprets to paint the screen. The user clicks on hypertext links to retrieve different page. Website work as a book. The book's table of contents resides in home page of the website and display relevant page using hypertext link. There are two types of maps can be available through the Internet via web mapping such as static map and dynamic map. In case of static map, paper map has been scanned and raster image stored on the web server. Using dynamic map user can access live data of frequently changed maps. These types of maps frequently update with new information. Web mapping methodology. Essentially, the concept of web mapping is made of three basic components: geography, information and the web. It is graphically illustrated with all required details for better understanding about web mapping methodology. Web mapping methodology. Geography, maps. Being a visual and intelligent representation of our environment and geography, maps allow us to explore the world we live in, share knowledge, and make informed decisions. Visualizing data using mapping is a valuable solution when we need to explain events, predict outcomes and plan strategies. Information, database. Databases are the key foundation of the information age when it comes to store, manage and access data. Today's need for timely decisions also calls for innovative ways to access accurate, up to the minute information with tools to help present and manage data in useful ways. Web. The ongoing explosion of Internet technologies has opened a whole new world of limitless possibilities for GIS applications. The web introduces new methods to integrate mapping into accessible, informative and really interactive sites. Geospatial data can be integrated in virtually any web context to provide strategic views and rich, meaningful graphics. Because of its simplicity and architecture, the Internet is a complete revolution for accessing maps and information altogether. Web mapping methodology. Geography plus information equals GIS. Geographic Information Systems, GIS, are making the essential link between geography and information. This technology helps us to see, explore and analyze layers of spatial and attribute information by location, revealing hidden patterns, relationships and trends. The benefit of GIS is its ability to capture, store, manage and query spatial data and present its findings in the form of maps or reports. Advantages of web mapping. Some of the advantages of web mapping can be classified as follows. Easy to use in any place where internet facility is available. It is powerful tool to educate public usefulness of map. It is efficient method to send information about country and historical location to the world community. User can get important information such as location, distance, shortest path, etc. speedily and accurately. Printing cost of paper map can be minimized. Digital map sale through internet can be promoted. Simple sharing of geographic information. All work being done on the server, the client only needs a browser. Universal access to the application. Linking to other web resources is simple. Application of web mapping. Web mapping applications are used to display and analyze geographic data on the internet, offering interactive maps accessible through web browsers. These applications have become ubiquitous, with uses ranging from public information dissemination to specialized enterprise solutions. Public transportation maps, showing real-time locations of buses and trains, helping users plan routes and minimize wait times. Application of web mapping. Weather maps, visualizing weather patterns, forecasts, and severe weather warnings. It is very useful for weather forecasting agencies as well as general public for take suitable measure in this regard. Tracking disease outbreaks map, monitoring the spread of infectious diseases and identifying hotspots. It is very useful for health authorities as well as general public for their safety. Application of web mapping. Mapping biodiversity, visualizing species distribution and habitat patterns. It is very important to maintain and update real data related various type of species and habitat patterns. At the same time, it helps to enhance tourism industry. Sales territory mapping, optimizing sales strategies by visualizing sales data and territories. It helps to proper decision-making regarding sales promotion and distribution activities of relevant organizations. Application of web mapping. Public safety map, tracking crime incidents, analyzing crime patterns, and deploying resources effectively. It is very important for police and other security agencies for proper planning of security system of country. Emergency response map, coordinating resources and personnel during emergencies, such as natural disasters or public health crises. It is very useful for health and emergency handling institution to provide better safety to the general public. Future trend in web mapping. The integration of LiDAR and imagery is becoming increasingly prevalent in the mapping industry. This hybrid approach offers a powerful combination of fast accurate 3D point clouds from LiDAR along with the rich visual context of imagery. In 2025, we will continue to see wider adoption of hybrid systems. Integrating aerial LiDAR and very high-resolution images for urban functional zone mapping. These maps are very useful urban planners and city councils for better planning and management of activities in relevant cities. Future trend in web mapping. Integrating LiDAR data and multi-temporal aerial imagery to map wetland inundation dynamics using Google Earth Engine. It is useful for proper protection and management of wetland and for development of the relevant area. This is end of presentation. I think you have got better understanding about web mapping. Technological usage and application of web mapping for enhancement of daily life of general public as well as development of the country in many aspects. At the same time, it shows how important these techniques for real-time mapping in the country. If you like this video, please press subscribe button. Thank you very much your attention.